It's a big disappointment, I think, for the championship, and especially after what happened in Singapore. Sebastian Vettel, let's take you through exactly what happened again and just show you. You can see he's on acceleration, you can hear it. It sounds really nasty. And if you just look at the helmet, just watch Sebastian's helmet as it kicks in the power loss. You can just see his head juts forward, and there you go. It's in limp mode. You could see there was various different things he'd done. It should have been quite standard procedure, to be honest, to put everything together. But I guess the implications of them having to run early turbochargers, we said it could cost them. And because that power unit had to be rebuilt quite quickly and put onto that combustion engine with the turbocharger and all the things that go on them, that's probably what's cost them. What they could do is introduce a fifth power unit tomorrow, so they've got absolutely no issues for the rest of the year, and they can really start to wind it up if they want and run a new power unit ahead of that, depending on obviously how this one is. We'll just hear what happened on the team radio between car and driver.
Lost drive. Let me know what to do. I can limp back.
Charge button on, charge button on.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Okay, stand by.
I have very little power.
Okay, box.
We obviously don't know how internal that is, or whether it's a case of just a simple connector, or whether it's a case of plugging a laptop in, but there's a lot of mechanics around the back of the car with torches even looking in to see if something was obviously not quite right. But yeah, you get the sense there's only one camp that's going to be very happy with that. Obviously they can salvage something if they can get Kimi on the front row. Maybe he can act as a little bit of a pullback, let Vettel do something different. Maybe the rain, it's not over, but it kind of feels like it's a little bit of a damp day ahead. May suit them, and ultimately for a guy who's been in control over probably the last two Grand Prix and was going to be on pole again, it's going to be a very different vision to what he thought he had.
Well, if you're a neutral at home, I should imagine you'll be as deflated really as Sebastian Vettel is right there, because this is not what we wanted to see. After everything that happened in Singapore, whether or not that was his fault, you decide at home, but I suppose a few paddock sages might have said he had something to do with it. He had nothing to do with this, and it has, Johnny, starved us, hasn't it, of what we wanted today.
Yeah, and the thing is with this game is when the opportunities are there for you, you've got to take them. Last time out, Singapore, he should have done that. He hasn't. This time around, it was another opportunity for him, Sebastian and his team, to take another pole position and race win. And those points are not going to be there for him as far as the race win. Tomorrow, you never know what's going to happen.